All right, welcome back. In this model, we'll be looking at picking a profitable niche. What you must consider. Remember, I told you within a market, you find your niche. It will not serve you well if you just dive into a market and start selling every product you find in that market. It will take you longer time. It will make you lose more money. And at the end of it all, you might find out that you've just wasted your energy, time, and money without getting your desired result. So what do you have to do to avoid that? Once you've decided on any of the 5 big markets I've shown you in the previous model, all you now need to do is to dive right into that market and pick a profitable niche for yourself. So how do you know a niche that will be profitable? What are the things you need to consider? The first of it is you have to find out if that niche is evergreen. What do I mean by that? Is it something that you know you can always sell products in continuously? Unlike some of the niches that are trendy, they come with trends, they come with season. Maybe this particular year or for the next few months, you sell this product, you go into this niche, the niche is there. But before you can say Jack Robinson, the niche dies away. That is not the kind of niche you should be looking at. If you are looking to build a long-term business, online business, if you are looking to gain long-term success using the Mad Cash system method, then you have to, one of the things you must consider before picking a niche is to find out how evergreen that niche is. Is it a niche you can play in for the long term? Another thing you will need to consider is the interest of the market, the interest of your prospects, your potential buyers in that niche. Business is a game of numbers. So you are looking at people's interest. How interested are they in the market? That interest leads to volume. So it is not, you are not trying to reinvent the wheel. You are not trying to be the next Albert Einstein. So you are not going out there to create a product that is non-existent. No, you are leveraging on an existing product, but looking at what the traction is. How interested are people in this particular product or in this particular niche, because we are talking about niche. Of course, subsequently, I'm going to show you how you can determine that. So what we are going to gauge the interest of your potential buyers, the interest of your prospects in that niche, how big it is. Another thing you have to consider is the long-term profit multiplier potential. What do I mean by that? If it's a niche that is evergreen, yes, you've confirmed you can sell in it for the long term, but can you keep on multiplying your profit? Is it something that if I go into this niche and I pick a product, are there chances that I will keep on making profit from this product, from this particular customer? We call it the customer life value. Are there chances that I can sell them other related products in that niche? Or is it a niche that I will go into and I don't have a very good range of products to sell to my customers? So you have to think about the long-term profit multiplier potential of the niche. The next thing you need to consider is the competition. Is there healthy competition in the niche you want to go into? I always tell people, run away if there is absolutely no competition in that niche. What that means is that probably people are not interested in the niche, or people are not interested in that particular product. Secondly, like I've said earlier on, you don't need to be the next Albert Einstein. You are not the pioneer. So don't wait and delay yourself trying to come up with all these new products, a novelty product. You don't need that. All you need to look at is, are there people seeking for solution you know you can proffer to them through your product in that niche? Are there others selling similar products in that niche, or even the same product? If there is a clue that you have competitors, that's like a pointer that this niche is going to be profitable. But in as much as I tell you to be mindful of not going into a niche where there is zero competition, you also have to be mindful of going into a niche where the competition is so huge. What will happen is that you will find it difficult to sell your products with a good profit margin. Like I said, in the subsequent models, I will still explain more on this. Now, the next thing you have to consider while picking a profitable niche is the uniqueness of the products that you sell. The uniqueness of the products that you sell. What do I mean by this? Yes, I've warned you. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. You don't need to come into the niche with a totally new product. No. But does that mean that you sell something that is very common? That's also a no. What do you do in this situation? You have to find a product. If you can get a product that is very difficult to find, you will be at a very big advantage. For example, if I'm in this health niche and I pick a product that I know this product is quality, and there are people in this niche, there are people with the problem this product rather can solve, and it would even be far much better if this particular product is not something that they would go into the next chemist shop or into the next hospital or wherever it is and get the product, or maybe just walk into a supermarket and get the product. If the product is unique, if the product is a little bit difficult to find, it will help you make more profit from it. But if it's a product that is very common in the market, of course, you will find it difficult to make a good amount of profit from it. It is a no-brainer that in the e-commerce industry, there are people that source for products, which I'm going to show in the subsequent model. They can source for a product as cheap as 115 naira and sell it for as high as 25,000 naira. Why? Because number one, the product is unique. It is not easy to find. Secondly, it means that people in this niche, the potential buyers, customers in this niche, they have very much interest in the product you are selling to them. So, just a quick recap. In picking a profitable niche, you have to consider, ask yourself, this niche, is it evergreen? Can I sell in it for the long term? In this niche, are there people interested? Do I have prospects, potential buyers that are hungry for the product, for the solution that I'm about to sell them? If there are people with interest, consider their volume. You don't go into a niche that only have one or two persons looking for what you have to sell. No, you go into a niche with a good number of people looking for solution to their problem. Now, you also have to ask yourself, do I have the potential of multiplying my profit for the long term? Do I have other similar products that I can cross-sell or upsell to my customers, thereby increasing the lifetime customer value? I'm going to go into more details about this in subsequent models. Then you have to think about the competition. Avoid a niche that has no competition, and also run away from a niche that has big competition. The competition should be moderate. It should be healthy. That's how you can make your profit in that niche. And last but not the least, how unique is your product? How rare is it to come across? So if you take these 5 key points into consideration before picking a niche, I can bet you are going to end up in a very profitable niche. So see you in our next model.